film industry and Los Angeles grew together. With the opening of this museum, that growth continues in the most beautiful way imaginable.
Welcome to Hollywood Happening, the grand opening of the Academy Museum. Stay with Hollywood Happenings. We're going to take a tour through there. We're on our way. Hollywood Happenings live at the Hollywood Hour. Stay with Hollywood. Stories of cinema, motion picture pictures, more commonly known as the movies or films, the world's most popular art form, encompassing many aspects of the visual and performing arts. And cinema refers to the art, technique, and business of making and exhibiting movies. Since 1895, the world's first commercial film screenings were held. Movies had given us a window onto the world, expanding our viewpoints and opening our eyes to new wonders. They have captivated us like no other medium. Both short form and feature length movies provide us with the entertainment, allow us to escape, and help us better understand ourselves and others. Stories of Cinema in a 3-4 exhibition that presents the diverse, international, and complex stories of movie makers, the works they create, and the impact their art has to the world. It explored narrative and documentary films, both animated and live action, as well as the art and sciences of movie making. While celebratory, the exhibition also seeks to contextualize and challenge dominant narratives around cinema. Like the medium itself, Stories of Cinema will change over time. New iterations of the exhibition will showcase different movies, artists, eras, genres, and technologies, illuminating the many histories of film as told through a wide variety of experiences and perspectives.
Let me get out of your way.
Stories of Cinema features an immersive installation that travels from the very beginnings of film, the groundmaking of movies, the present day, this kaleidoscope experience, Oedipus, a birth of genres, subgenres, national cinemas, and movements throughout film, stills, and sequences that trace multiple paths of cinema history as the sound moves from screen to screen. It invites unexpected connections and underscores the ideal of global creative dialogue among filmmakers. The revolutionary moments in this 13-minute multi-channel presentation includes the cinematic story continues upstairs. This is some of the films right here.
Battle of Britain begins. The first great decisive battle in history, in which the front-line fighters were airmen and civilians.
You know that movie.
No,
It's a Wonderful Life.
that's a wonderful world.
It's a
Wonderful life. Wonderful life. Can.
Yeah. He's one of the two kids, yeah.
James Dean, Doris Day.
Well, you don't understand. I'm good. How about that? Well, nobody's perfect.
The Stories of Cinema 2. Motion pictures, more commonly known as movies or films, are the world's most popular art form, encompassing many aspects of the visual and performing arts. Cinema refers to the art techniques in the business of making and exhibiting movies. Since 1895, when the world's first commercial film screenings were held, movies have given us a window onto the world, expanding our viewpoints, are opening our eyes, and the new wonders. They captivated us like no other medium. Both short form, and feature-length movies provide us with the entertainment, allows us to escape and help us better understand ourselves and others. Stories of Cinema and 3 is a 3-floor exhibition that presents the diverse, international, and complex stories of the movie makers, the works they create, and the impact their art has on the world. It explores native and documentary films, both animated and live action, as well as the arts and sciences of movie making, while celebratorial exhibition also seeks to contextualize the challenge and dominate narratives and another cinema. Like the medium itself, Stories of Cinema will change over time. New iterations of the exhibition will showcase the different movies, artists, eras, genres, and technologies, illuminating the mysteries and many histories of cinema as told through a wide variety of experiences and perspectives. Cinema is organized by the Academy of Motion Pictures Director and President Bill Paragraph, Senior Director of Federation Affairs. Acting, a movie actor is a performance artist who uses movement, gesture, and intoleration to realize the character in motion pictures. Animation is often described as a frame-by-frame movement in movie making because the illusion of the movement is generated by displaying individuality, created images, and the succession. Casting. A casting director brings their extensive knowledge, edge of actors, along with a deep understanding of each character in a screenplay to a conversation with movie making about the way actors can bring a movie or story most vividly to the screen informed by auditions and screen tests. They collaborate with directors and producers during pre-production to help bring the movie's acting ensemble together role by role. Then you have some cinematography, which is also known as the director of photography. It is costume design. Costumes are so much more than clothes. They embody the psychological, social, and emotional condition of the character. Costume design has both a narrative and a visual mandate. Designers serve the story by creating authentic characters and using color, texture, and silhouettes to provide balance within the composition of the frame. And you have the directing, which is a motion picture director carries the creative responsibility for a movie, overseeing the artistic and technical elements of the production and creating a coherent and compelling vision for the style and its tone. Editing. A movie's editor plays an important creative role in the movie-making process. Then you have the executives, oversees, approve, and facilitates the production and distribution of motion pictures through a variety of creative businesses and financial and strategic goals. And you got makeup and hairstyling. Makeup artists and hairstyling play a vital role in the development of the look of the character. Marketing and public relations is a professional work and genre of public awareness around the movie. The music, also known as a score, is created by composers to accompany and enhance the production of a picture. And producing, a producer is the essential catalyst for every movie that gets made, from the interpretation to the project, to the development of the script, through the production and the ultimate distribution and marketing producer. Then you have the production design. Production design establishes the overall look and the visual concept of a movie, working closely with the director. Screenwriting. A screenwriter, unlike others working in cinema, begins a blank page. They craft the foundation of the erotic motion pictures and create the character story and dialogue. We have soundtrack creation, and motion pictures is a collaborative effort by distinct interpretations. Visual and special effects are an integral part of the magic and the cooperative. Special thanks to the Academy of Branch Task Force members of this. Movies are powerful visual storytelling tool that can change how we see each other and the world around us. The wide variety of people who work together to make the movies have the potential to shape the arc of cinema history as well as culture at large. Just as a technological breakthrough can signal distinct turning points in film history, certain movies and movie makers can consider groundbreaking. Some become iconic because known the world over well. Many others enjoy a smaller circle of recognition. Still others are acknowledged in retrospective and posthumously for a lifetime of effort to achievements beyond ahead of their time. This gallery features 6 narrative highlights. Movies and movie makers here define the artists and the executives who collaborate to movies that have made significant contributions to cinema. If I don't ever evolving art form, these stories will give way to others over time and genres to provide a better understanding of the diverse range of movies and movie makers that help to shape our global cinematic experience.
Rosebud, dead or alive.
Oh, wow. Citizen Kane. Citizen Kane, Orson Welles, was 25 years old when he left the world of radio to make his debut features at RKO Pictures as director, co-writer, star, and producer of Citizen Kane. Welles forever changed the face of cinema with the innovative approach to non-linear narrative structure, expressive sound and cinematography, and groundbreaking special effects. He would later credit this to his ignorance as a new filmmaker in Hollywood outsiders. Wells relied on collections such as legendary cinematographer Greg Tolan and optical effects versatile Linwood Dunn pursuing their talents to new limits. In service of his vision, Citizen Kane was nominated for 9 Academy Awards and won for original screenplay.
What was Kane's last words? Rosebud? Rosebud? Rosebud.
Rosebud.
When Mr. Kane died, he said just one word. Rosebud? Oh, it's a dying word. Rosebud. Here's a man that
And he dropped the ball.
who was as loved and hated and as talked about as any man in our time.
This is a script from Rosebud. Script from the Oscar-nominated Orson Welles' Citizen Kane. It's one of the 2 working draft scripts for Citizen Kane. Still bears the original title, The American Charles Foster Kane, played by the original. Wow. Bruce Lee, 1940-1973, left behind legacy that transcends generations, genres, and cultures. Lee and his short acting in Hong Kong as a child and began martial arts training at the age of 13. He had his first U.S. role as Kato on the television show The Green Hornet, 1966 to 1967. Combined his acting and fighting skills. Fame did not immediately follow. Original Hong Kong theater release posters. Wow. The original posters.